Queen of rock and roll and singer of What's Love Got to Do With It fame, it seems like Tina Turner was just like most of us when it came to celebrity crushes. The Tennessee-born musician rose to fame with her husband Ike in the 1960s with hits like Proud Mary and A Fool in Love, but later left the abusive relationship to make a name for herself on her own. Turner died aged 83 after a long and arduous battle with ill health, the final years of which saw her lead a very reclusive life. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame star described herself as honest, feisty, and fun in an April 2023 interview with The Guardian, and also opened up about a surprising celebrity crush. She told the publication, "I always had a crush on Mick Jagger. I loved when we toured with the Rolling Stones." Ike and Tina were one of the opening acts for the Rolling Stones' 1966 British tour that served as England's introduction to the husband and wife duo. Turner is famously known as the woman who taught Mick Jagger to dance, and the two are particularly well known for their performance at Live Aid Festival, which involved the English singer ripping off Turner's skirt on stage. Despite how things looked on stage, Turner told Daily Mail that she was nothing but professional with Mick Jagger, and the same applied to another frequent stage partner, David Bowie. Turner referred to them as the brothers she'd never had. She added, "We never slept together, and they never came onto me, because I think they saw me as a role model in some kind of way. Mick wanted to dance, and I was a dancer, but he never gave me the credit. But we worked with him in the dressing room, me and the girls, and we taught him how to pony."
He came into the dressing room and he says, "You want to do it?" I want to do what? Yeah. And so he says, "You want to go and do a song?"
On the famous on-stage skirt incident with Jagger, Turner noted in her memoir, My Love Story, "Mick and I could never just stand there and sing. That wasn't us. We had to do something. He looked me over. I was wearing a tight-fitting black leather top and skirt, and I could see a naughty idea forming." After slyly asking her if the skirt would come off, the English musician had simply told her, quote, "I'm going to take your skirt off." She added in the book, "It wasn't as if some random guy pulled off my skirt. It was like a boy I knew did it, a very old boy." Mick and Tina's first meeting was also a memorable one for Turner. She talked about it in an interview with Larry King on CNN, saying, "My first experience with him was when Mick Jagger walked in the dressing room without knocking and he says, 'I love how you girls dance.' Often he would come into the dressing room, but we were always prepared because we never knew when he was coming in, but that's how Mick is." Mick Jagger was one of many musicians who took to social media to mourn the passing of the legendary Turner. He wrote on Twitter, "I'm so saddened by the passing of my wonderful friend Tina Turner. She was truly an enormously talented performer and singer. She was inspiring, warm, funny, and generous. She helped me so much when I was young, and I will never forget her."